Hello. Um, yeah, glasses matching the hair. No, but anyway, yeah, random stuff about me. Who is my favorite actor? I don't like actors too much. I actually respect voice actors. I tend to like voice actors more than I like regular actors. That sounds really weird. You know what I mean? Like, people go like, oh my gosh, Johnny Depp is so hot. Oh my gosh, Zac Efron is so hot. Like, that type of stuff. And I'm just like, oh, that guy's voice sounds really cool. Or, oh, that guy's really good at making his voice sound dramatic. I'm weird like that. And I'm good with picking out voices. Like, most people can tell someone by the way they look. I can tell them by their voice. But yeah. Um, my favorite actor would be, I don't know, not good with them. Ooh, Evan Peters, I guess. He was pretty good. First season of American Horror Story. Please stop digging, please. You're chaotic. No, she's not gonna stop. Okay, Evan Peters, because of that, and my favorite actress, let's say, my favorite actress. um, mm. See, I always tend to respect actors and actresses who can have a split personality. Saying that, I guess the nun from the second season of American Horror Story, the blonde one, the pretty one. I don't know what to call her, the pure one. But then again, I didn't really like season 2. But they never showed the thing that they always had in their advertisements, like that weird Mary statue looking thing. They never had it there. Like, that kind of annoyed me. But favorite athlete, I don't know any. um Favorite author, Ellen Hopkins, etc. Uh, Favorite character from literature, just from any literature at all, or from the class, because I have different, from each. But favorite character from literature, from regular, I would say, let's see, trying to think. I have my favorites in everything. Like, usually I pick a favorite, but then I'm kind of biased because I think of myself as the main character. Um, yeah. And I hate when the main character doesn't do what I want them to do. Yeah. In the book I recently read, I didn't have a favorite character because I hated all of them. Because they're really messed up. Let's see. In, like, the Crank series, my favorite character was, I guess, the main character, because I was interested by her, separate personality type thing. And then my favorite character in Identical was the one twin who was nicer and had that one guy that she liked, but she never really went out with him, and she was like innocent and stuff. But I still kind of liked the other twin, but I liked the innocent twin more, of course. Yeah. And then Perfect. I liked. Who did I like? Trying to think of who I liked in Perfect. I can't think now. See, because some of them I hated. Oh, I think I liked the black guy who wanted to go out with a younger white girl. I think. Because that's like interracial and, age difference combined. And I don't know, I just kind of liked him. But then he started turning weird or something. I don't know. And then in, was it Impulse? I liked Vanessa, but I also liked Connor. But yeah. If anybody gets what I'm talking about, these are all books by Ellen Hopkins, pretty much. except for the first one I was talking about. Um, Favorite composer, Yerma, for piano, definitely. And then, yeah. Favorite musician, currently, um, mostly the ones that I've been telling you about, like Damien Rice, Andrew Bird, Alexander Rybak, Tattoo, uh, Evanescence, stuff like that. But that's a band, whatever. Musicians. Singer, probably Amy Lee from Evanescence. Favorite superhero and explain why. Oh, great. Um, Iron Man. No, favorite superhero. I never had a favorite superhero. Ooh, okay. Can we count, like, really, like, Teen Titans? Because my favorite Teen Titan was always Starfire. Because, I don't know. She spoke, like, really, like, textbook English, but she always knew about life. Like, she was always so full of wisdom, yet she was so dopey with, like, regular earthly things. But she was, like, such a sweet, innocent character. Like, she was how I used to want to be when I grew up. But I never knew she had a thing with Robin until I got older. But yeah, kind of awkward. But Robin's pretty good looking, so good for her. Uh, anyway, yeah, let's stop talking about creepy superhero stuff. Who was your favorite singer when you were younger? How about now? You already know who now, like Amy Lee, stuff like that. But when I was little, my favorite singer was, I don't know, Britney Spears, I think. But yeah. Uh, who was your favorite teacher? Why? My favorite teacher in, let's see, in high school, my favorite teacher, well, actually, okay, let's start this year. This year, my favorite teacher is, let's say, my, my science teacher, my science teacher, because he's fun. My favorite junior high, let's just go down to junior high, because I'm lazy. My favorite high school teacher was, science. My favorite junior high teacher was, again, science. And believe it or not, I never liked science. I only liked it recently because of the teachers. And then my favorite elementary school teacher was, usually my English ones. And then in second grade, my favorite one, well, my favorite teacher for regular was for, whatchamacallit, my second grade teacher. She was awesome. So now I have to find more questions. Let's see, what should I do? Because I've done Would You Rather, I've done, all that. Let's see, questions. What has been the happiest moment of your life? That's a deep question. Okay, the happiest moment in my life was after the saddest moment in my life, so it's kind of a combined thing, because the saddest, it's the second part of the question. The saddest moment of my life, let's start with that, so far, was when people were making fun of me for my condition, and I went into a deep, slight negativity, or depression, or whatever, and then the happiness that came from it was knowing what I wanted to do, just understanding myself better and understanding the world better. It's almost like, you know what I mean? Like when they say, like, when you're religious, you should meditate. yeah, I kind of meditated on my own type of thing. Um, who is the most important person in your life? Can you tell me about him or her? The most important person in my life currently or in the past? I wonder. Most important person in my life depends. I have quite a few important people, but when it comes to art, my dad was always the most important person with that because I used to want to be just like him with it, and he always looked happy whenever he did it, but then I realized that he doesn't do art that much anymore because he never got into an art job. Um, the most important person for piano for me was my neighbor who taught me how to play piano because she started playing for Elise by Beethoven, and she started telling me, okay, learn it by ear, start playing it on your own, and I actually learned almost all of it on my own, like by myself, and she's like, you're really gifted, you should start learning piano, and that's how I started doing it on my own. Um, let's see, the most influential quote-unquote person was actually a puppy who lasted, what was it, a week, and she passed, right after a week, and she was like the first to teach me really about mourning. And then, people used to make fun and say she doesn't have a soul, blah blah blah, you're dopey for mourning, blah blah blah. And she taught she taught she taught me about like all that kind of stuff, and she's just like so innocent, like such a cute little angel. I could see her being a perfect little angel. Um, let's see. Uh, who has been the kindest to you in your life? Um, the kindest. Let's see, what time is it now? It's been 12 minutes. So I'm gonna go and do all this deep stuff in another episode. Okay, bye.